Yep, light is green. Go ahead.
Last time. You all had some conversations last time, didn't you? What kind of conversations did you all have?
Bedroom conversations.
I had many conversations.
We also had a conversation about a game of chess.
Yes, there was a game of chess. Effectively, you all have, as a group, other than the dwarf that was very, very drunk, talked
So a
to a lot
dwarf?
of, yeah, so a dwarf, had a lot of conversations, and you have gained yourself a small expedition force to travel alongside you. You have a lot of people and a lot of riding lizards.
Small.
Small. By small, I mean technically, for medieval standards, it's a nice force.
Mercenary army.
Yeah, you have a mercenary army here going on. It's quite impressive. And you all have been seen off. You are heading into the Underdark on the word of the Zentarum, trying to navigate down to Mantal Dirith. It goes all right to start with. You did hear that there was possibly going to be issues leaving just because the gates of Gauntlegrim have been getting hammered by demon forces. Reportedly, some of these they think have been left over from the occupation of Gauntlegrim itself by the Drow. But it is blissfully quiet for about 2 hours. And then you start to hear the sounds. And this is not really how you were hoping to start your little adventure, but there is no mistaking that there is going to be a demonic force of some kind up ahead. And it doesn't sound pleasant. Your entourage looks to you, and you have to decide, how are you going to face this little incident?
Right, we're gonna rip these fuckers straight to the ether. But I want you lot to hang back a bit, make sure we don't get surrounded. Come on, you lot, let's fucking work for a living.
Lens.
Natrix, you mind walking up ahead and see how the situation is before we start running in?
Yeah, I can do that. But also there was something else I was interested in. Actually, Glabberghoul. Are you actually interested in fighting as well, or would you rather not?
He kind of pokes his head out. If I can, I will make myself of use. I cannot always guarantee I can be useful.
Well, I can think of a way we might be able to make you useful, if you're interested. But that might come later.
Okay.
I'm just picturing now how weird Harton's attacking animations would be in a 3D game. Because you've got the swinging of the light hammer, and then you've got the assistance of like this gooey acidic tendril lurching out of the bag with an owlbear cub round the feet for an extra attack.
Imagine it's like a Marvel vs. Capcom team where they just come out from the side.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, I would go on a little spying trip. If anyone would like to help me, I would appreciate it. With any spells, possibly. I'm not sure if anyone has something like that, actually.
Yeah, come on, check your list, Bjorn. You must have something.
I might be able to move one of the runes over. Let's see.
Alright, I do have guidance now. I should probably activate it as well.
No, at the moment, with Harden's getting the advantage of these stone rooms, so you can see 120 feet in the dark.
Nope, that was not what I wanted to do. There it is. Guidance.
I don't suppose there's
Just
anyone
remember-
who.
Has it been a day after a party? Or did we leave the
This
morning
is-
of the party?
You left the morning.
Okay, so that's why I've got a missing spell slot.
Oh
But,
god, please somebody help me.
But as a note, you think that behind you will likely be safe, just because it's been a while since something has come in from the sides. You have an inkling your problem's going to be more to the front, not behind.
Yeah, I'm not liking that too.
Well, we'll just do a
It
basic
would be
funnel
that
formation.
way.
Now, you guys
Maybe
flare out to
be-
the side a wee bit. Lead them down the middle for us. Deter them, you know, wing them.
You should be maxed. But
I have only anti-stealth assistance, being that
Yeah.
I am daylight and have very loud spells.
And I'm a cam.
Nadrax,
Uh,
you go
Yeah.
further down the way. It becomes quite clear that there are at least several large demons down the way. Do you want to continue going forward?
Could be a treasure chest ahead.
Yeah, but
he doesn't want the treasure. I'll take the treasure.
yeah, I see we have a volunteer. Cadex, please go ahead. You are the scout now.
Gaddix, the sounds are from something that are very big and could probably try to eat you. Do you want to go by yourself?
Hold on. Never
The
mind. 'cause
treasure,
now I'm
I'll
quiet.
help.
Shit. I could send the drone in first. Yeah.
You all are
Love to
very
enjoy
loud.
Fuck.
I have stealthy
Alright, I think the
shields,
surprise
provide-
is all. Come on. Is that the wee man?
Lou, how could you blow our cover like this?
It's alright, we charge. I raise my main
Yeah.
weapon, Horik, and off we go.
Do you all try to remain on your riding lizards, or do you try to dismount?
Oh yeah, the lizards.
Blame the
I don't
lizards.
think yeah, I think we'll dismount. I don't think any of
Yeah.
us will be proficient actually fighting and trying to fight.
I mean, I'm pretty good with animals, but I'd rather do it on the feet.
Also, what's the chances these lizards are actually battle trained?
Pretty
I'd
good.
say- Okay.
They're from the Emerald Enclave and such. They're Gauntle Grim mounts. They're probably pretty well trained. I imagine dwarves don't like to have things that don't know how to fight.
Yeah, I think, I'll definitely mine behind just in case it gets smited because I don't want to walk behind everyone else.
Yeah, we have a lot of ground to travel. We might as well keep our mounts alive.
All right. So you do dismount. The only ones that don't actually dismount to get for combat are the scouts from the Emerald Enclave. They do keep riding their mounts as they get into position. You have yourself a little army. The children promise to be good and not get in the way.
I'll find out if
And-
you don't.
They announce that they're just going to stay in the middle of the lizards.
And don't think getting killed will get you out of it either. I can bring you back.
Oh yeah.
That's
Hey,
fucked
if I
up.
get brought back, then I can know what it's like on the other side. But
No,
then I
no,
come
no.
back
You're
so I can-
misunderstanding me. I'm saying if you get in trouble and you die, I can bring you back and punish you properly.
Oh, that
do
doesn't
ha-
sound good.
That is only if you want to come back, though. Don't forget that.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't you fucking believe that. I can bring you back.
We will find
I
a
don't like the sound of
necromancer.
that. I don't like the sound of that. We'll behave. We'll
Good.
stay with the lizards. In the middle of the lizards. Jinx does not need any incentive to behave.
Yep.
He is down for the behaving.
Neither does Nat, really,
Nat-
I imagine.
She's interested, but more inclined to behave.
Look, I'll teach you all how to fight properly as we get traveling. There's going to be a few nights. But not for this first one, alright? I want you to observe at a distance.
Yeah,
And then he's just
that's
wondering,
better.
he's just looking across at the pink mohawk and just thinking, maybe not look in Lou's direction, but then Felric will be there, and that's... I'm not getting him a gun, though. Maybe I should say don't look in Lou's direction. It doesn't mind. Stay safe for a bit, and then we'll get your training done properly as we go. And remember, if something happens, you need to relocate. Go to your ma, alright? Go over to her. Don't come to me, don't come to Bjorn, because we'll be in the middle of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As I walk away with Bjorn just sitting, this it, and this means Uzana will never fucking fireball him. As we both look across at the scorch marks that are still on Kago, but never washed out.
The side of your head with the dent never left.
Just that sort of, the ring of darkened material where the temper of the metal changed
Yeah.
irrecoverably.
So, you all continue forward towards the din. It's come to your attention that some demons are probably very bad at doing stealth attacks. They're not great at stealth attacks, apparently. They can be incredibly loud and chaotic.
So we're meeting on even footing, I see.
Yeah, you almost think that some of them, they're probably fighting each other right now. If you had to guess by some of the screams. It's not great. But you all do push into what seems to be a sizable chamber, and your entourage of individuals have pushed off to your right to try to block off that area as they move forward. And let me just get you over to the correct screen. Just so you can get an idea. This is what you're traveling with right now. I was not lying when
Who
I
is
said that you
this?
all have them. Oh, we forgot to mention that. Yeah, that's Nadrax's shield golem. That
That's what the
borrowed.
Harpers are providing.
Yeah, I
That's
have
the
a shield
Harper's
guardian.
assistants.
I wanted it a chess match.
And then this lot is Order of the
Yeah,
Gauntlet. The lizards are mainly Emerald Enclave. Well,
The
they're
ones
mostly
up
veterans.
here- Well, okay, so the ones that are on the riding lizards, those are the Emerald Enclave. The veterans are over on this side that are Order of the Gauntlet. The thugs and spies are Zentarum. Guards are Lord's Alliance, question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah. You have a very interesting force.
And after this first battle, we'll have less of an interesting force.
As long as our force doesn't start infighting, we should be fine.
Like, let's be fair here, the thugs are dudes with clubs and shit, and they're up against demons.
We have a
The
suitable
thugs
force. Make ready. This
have-
is
what
it.
do they have? Hold on. I have their sheets. What do they got? Maces and crossbows. Yeah, maces and crossbows, and short swords and hand crossbows. No, they're all a perfectly fine fighting force. Most of them, I think, have multiple attacks, actually. But as you all kind of branch out into this area, from both sides, both the right and then straight ahead, you see some big old demons come charging in. from up and around the corner. They don't look too happy.
Oh boy.
So give me some rolls.
I mean, apparently we've got a while to wait before they get through our fucking army.
Oh, you have the ones in front of you.
Deebadoo, deebadoo. Going well, huh?
Should I roll for the Shield Guardian as well, or does it act on my turn?
It will, for the moment, act on your turn.
Alright.
I feel like Hooten's due a level up here.
Am I missing anyone? That's okay. Oh, that's great. Human first. Wait, do I have a... I'm sorry, I'm really feeling like we're missing somebody, and nope, we're not. Okay. Top of the round is the demons. There is a very loud cacophony coming from up north. Lots of infighting. But down for you, here we go. Hello!
Oh, hey, that one that just went past. Can I do a opportunity attack on that one?
You can.
So at least get one attack.
You'll get to try something before you get
Yeah.
flattened immediately. Nice.
17 damage.
Pretty
Unless
darn
it's
good.
resistant
So long as you're not resistant to fire.
fire, yeah.
Yeah. That is quite true.
And if it continues, just because I have slasher, its speed is reduced by 10 until the start of my next turn.
It's mad at you.
And
But,
it limps
they're
back
like
one
wolves.
space.
Dumb.
Pissed off
It's
at-
more thinking that the other dwarf is going to be tasty.
Really? Look at him.
What,
He's
you
like a
got problem
salad.
with canned meat? Your teeth are too soft there.
No, he looks at him, he thinks it's a salad as an appetizer.
Okay, then fine.
He runs
Yeah.
past you, Bjorn, you cut him, you see him limp a few steps, and then he just backs up. He doesn't turn around until he's right beside you.
That is...
And he bites at you, Bjorn.
Yeah, nothing happens. AC 21, you stupid bastard. Come on.
Nope, nothing happens. There.
Nope. Go on,
However-
you softy.
The other one also decides you're tasty.
He gets a taste.
Yep. What you call that about? You're gonna have to do it a bit better than that.
Ow.
Harton,
You can fuck right off.
Ugh.
It's alright. No, hang on. Well, those two miss anyway, but you know what he's gonna get.
oi.
Terrible damage, but it does push him away by 10 feet.
He looks shocked.
He was. It was it was lightning damage.
Yeah.
But yeah, might as well give him a deck save to see if he takes 4 or 2.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, he might. Actually, never mind.
There you go. 2 damage. And that's the
Does
worst
he
it's ever
actually-
been.
Does he actually get moved?
Let me see here. Where did I put it? Yeah, there's no save against it. When you deal
Okay.
lightning damage to a large or smaller creature, you can push it up to 10 feet away from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure. I was like, wait.
It's
Does it?
because you haven't changed it from thunder.
Yeah, well, it's either thunder or lightning. It's my choice. But it's a case of like,
Okay.
I'm not going to edit the fucking field every time.
Okay, no, there's...
Yeah. But there is loud cacophony as yes, a fight has started up top.
And then 16 damage, because that's a big chunk. Seriously, a few of those
Rosanna.
bites and we're going to lose a lot of our soldiers.
I'm not sure where to target things. Or if I can target them.
As a note, generally the stuff with the people up top, this is more to demonstrate what you've actually got and what's going on. They're handling it on their own.
As they slowly get eaten, yes.
It's all right,
so
we're-
it's just-
We're only a few hours out from the city, we can just turn around and ask for more help.
yeah, I was just gonna,
You could have sent your best and brightest, not your worst and delicious.
just drop some AoEs.
I will point out that for the most part, whatever your friends are doing, their outcome depends on how well you do on your section.
Yeah, so think of it as all happening off screen. It's V's free we have to deal with.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
Basically, this way, for the most part, this will happen off screen, but this time I'm actually having stuff on the screen so you can visually get an idea of what it's like.
I don't suppose these guys have sunlight sensitivity.
Oh, by the way,
No.
Pierre, just in case, don't forget the rune I've give you a divination state
Yeah,
that you
true.
can activate for a minute, just in case you need it. Or you can use a reaction to force someone to re-roll. Not a roll with advantage or disadvantage, sorry.
Well, I think right there is where I can target, where I can hit all three without hitting friends. Let's do this.
Ooh. Is it half?
Yep, half.
Okay.
And if they fail, they're pulled towards the center of it.
So the center is here?
Yeah.
Don't forget you can now draw circles much easier. Oh, squares or whatever it is. A radius sphere, yeah.
It's a big radius. 20.
Yeah.
Is it? Yep, 20-foot radius.
Bye, Bjorn.
No. I target to not hit Bjorn. Yep, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
No. I saw that second circle. He's totally in it.
Yep,
See?
there you go.
It's clipping him. You're screwed, buddy.
Ah,
No,
not the
not
beard!
not more than half. That's more than half.
He just loses his boot.
He's quite fat, though, he's a bit out of shape.
do they go all the way into the...
They're pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere,
Yes, it
ending
basically
in an
set up against the
unoccupied
wall.
space as close to the center as possible.
Oof. Oof.
Come on, come back here. You're not done with your dinner yet.
Yeah, they're just like, vroom, boom. Bjorn Bernard, you had these big old honking things in your face. And then suddenly, as you kind of hear that confused sound as they hit the wall. Martin, the one across from you has already been sailed backwards from you, and he's just turning and looking confused.
This is a
And not
married couple.
happy.
This is a married couple who could clear any fucking queue on Black Friday. We will get that TV, but slightly discounted above retail price. Yeah, just realize these two do have a lot of pushing gimmicks.
Yes.
Damn, you also rolled really fucking high on most of your dice there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Gaddix.
All right, what's the situation? Now that stuff has moved. Order the dog to go that way. That seems safe. And we'll start with the dog on that demon. Give him the clamps!
Clamp to
He
God, I
gave me
think.
the clamps.
You clamp.
Hooray! Hey, 10 damage. All right, let's go.
And it's just looking like what?
Yeah, I expected that, but now I do the other thing. Same demon. I call
Nice
bullshit.
try.
That thing is huge.
Yeah, nice try. Apparently, you're just like, nope, the mouth is terrifying. You're just imagining it just kind of like biting down on you and swallowing you whole.
I don't like this, but I'm not moving either. I mean, I would go out and get flanking, but I just know that if I move out, like that one's gonna, yeah, it's not.
By
At
the
least
way,
the
I
dog is
can...
supported by the soldiers.
He already heard the crunching sound on Bjorn's plate armor.
Yeah.
Hey, Drax.
I cannot control the Sheet Guardian.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, now you're gonna have 2 tokens you have to keep resetting. Because Roll20 is stupid.
That is a problem.
Or did you just not give him permission?
No, she didn't give me permission. She didn't give me a...
There we go.
Yet.
It should be there.
I thought it was another cargo
It's under the
problem.
party inventory.
Where's the party inventory?
Just keep scrolling down past Nat
there.
Squiddly Jigs. There you go.
I don't see it there yet.
Yeah. Let's see, Pedo, Elder, Yimja, Prince, Sterndale.
Did I give you control, but I didn't give you visibility for it?
Yeah,
that's
give me
what
the
I
sheet
did.
roll.
I
There
gave you
it
control of
is.
it.
It just popped
Yes,
up.
now I have
Yeah.
it.
I did that thing where I gave you control over it, but you couldn't see it.
Because I saw the list suddenly get bigger.
I can't control the token that
The big one.
exists.
Oh yeah, that's an existing glitch.
Yeah.
They're gonna fix it someday, I hope.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but there you
'Cause
go.
I
we
like
fixed the issue.
having Kago's HP and AC in his token, and it annoys me that I have to keep re-inputting that.
Yeah. I make it stomp onwards. Yeah, I can get there too. Shield Guardian, go smack. There's the sheet. It's 2 fists.
One hits.
Why does it ask me for public rolls? Can I? I'll do that later. Yeah, Shield Guardian smacks, and then Adrex adds a stab here.
You
shit,
tried.
attacked. Yeah, even big. Toe is not actually vulnerable. But yeah,
the rocket's going off.
Oh wait, actually,
Sorry, all of our windows are shaking.
Yeah, I do have the offhand. Does the 16 hit?
16 does hit.
All right, that's something. And yeah, that's it now.
Bernard, you had a friend walk up about to try to eat you until Bjorn yelled at it. And then it got sucked away to a wall via Uzana.
Right. I'm going to do something about this. I'm going to turn into a giant snake and then go and bite something.
That sounds like a great idea.
Just looking at all the spells on his list that should have been used. Nope, gonna be long.
The long boy.
Long man.
One more size bigger.
One more. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I'm big boy.
Like the amount of amazing spells a druid has at this point, and he just goes long.
Can't go wrong with a long boy.
Length is not a measure of talent.
But he's also girthy.
There you go. Which one did you go for?
The bottom one. Not the bottom one, the middle.
This one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Definitely hit. The grapple's a strength save.
Yep, strength save.
He does manage to not get grappled, but yeah, that's a lot of damage. It's not happy with you.
Yeah, kind of expected that.
Have you realized a slight problem there, Arena?
What?
You put the dog things on the initiative tracker when they're all just going to be fighting the allies.
Well, no, I actually did that for a reason.
Okay.
That might come up in a minute. We'll see.
Now I am leaving Earth for no reason.
I mean, I'd be careful with reinforcements just because we're about to push these guys off the screen, Uzana and I.
It's Warhammer rules, right?
Yep.
They go off the table, they die, right?
Yeah, Smash Bros. Rules, exactly.
Yeah.
Let's surf them.
Anything
Yep,
else,
well-
Bernard?
No, that's it for the moment.
All right. Harton.
Why doesn't Kago have anything where he can like grab and throw stuff, man? He can't.
To be fair, he's got a lot of bonuses to it, like immunity to certain damage. There's not more tweaking you can do to him.
Not that I can see. Not like he just.
Alright.
No.
He gets pluses as my proficiency bonus goes up,
Okay.
and every level he gets HP. That's pretty much how he.
Alright, come on, wee woman, let's go in here. I'll let her
It's
get.
really underwhelming how the Guardian scales.
I'll let her get the first bite.
It's stinky.
Yep. Let's see. Here we go.
Second one.
And don't forget, this gets its bonus damage thing. Oh man, it didn't come up well. It does do that on the... They're fiends, aren't they? Let's see. Yeah, so it does do bonus damage on them, doesn't it? Or is it just undead specifically?
Let me look that
I'm quickly checking.
up.
Dawnbringer.
Items, Dawnbringer.
Yeah, just undead. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Really nice.
So, yeah, so it's just the 18.
Yep.
And then also...
Not happy.
Yep. Ah, oh well. That's my turn.
Oric.
Deploy the cube.
The cube thinks it'll be obliterated. The cube wants to stay.
Yeah, the cube is a philosopher and tourist, not a fighter. It will help us dissolve entire swarms of rats and vermin. But against a Herzog, nah, or Herzu.
Okay, unleash the punching. Well, we'll start with the swording first.
Pretty good. That is yeah, it's a magical sword, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep,
Okay.
and my fists count as magical weapons at this point. 15.
A 15 does not hit.
Am I getting advantage of the hit?
Ah, Bernard, yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
He had the big thing on the other side, is slightly
Yeah.
distracting. Yep. Okay, and these things have probably got con for days, so I'm not even going to bother trying to stun it.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Lou?
When Bjorn hit one of them, did I see? Was it resistant to the fire at all?
It did seem like it wasn't doing as good.
Okay. I'm going to employ some meta magic then. Let's see. I'm just going to do Scorching Ray, all 3 on this one up top. And then I'm going to transmute it to have the damage be cold instead of fire. 2 sorcery points. 1, 2, 3. Ouch.
Oof.
1 hit.
5 cold.
And it also seems to do less than you would expect.
Still have a few more elements to go through. And Felric, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll get down here and slash the one on the bottom once, or twice.
I forgot something very important.
Huh?
Okay, so who has started their turn basing one of these guys? Actually, nobody has yet, so never mind. We're okay still. You've ended your turns, but you haven't started them next to them yet. Okay. But Felrec hits once. This one's having a bad day.
Yeah, that's all.
Bjorn.
Yep. Pardon me, Bernard, as I clambered over him and into the fray. Oh, I thought you were starting the dinner here. What? Couldn't get the can open? Start swinging. Let's start with the guy at the bottom here. Ah, that's a miss.
Yep.
That's also a miss.
Yep.
Fuck it, then let's action search. Nope. Nope.
Damn.
Kids, when I said look for examples,
Bjorn.
when I said look for examples, don't look at Bjorn.
No, you can't see. There's a huge snake in the way.
Don't look in his direction. That's the opposite of learning.
As y'all see Bjorn charge in.
Did you take the
don't
fucking
even
sword
hit-
out of its sheath yet?
Oh,
Yeah,
look
you
at
just
that.
hit it with the sheath, and it's just hanging off his
God,
belt.
I rolled 2 4s, a 3, and a 2.
You're fucking cursed at times. You really are.
Somebody else
blame
needs
the
that
sword.
+2 longsword. Damn, son.
No, this. Remember
Either
when
that, or
I
I think
told
it's
you
time
with,
to give him another plus.
like I told you with Baldur's Gate, like when I roll fucking persuasion, it's always cursed. It is what the one where I really want things to go well. That's where I get the cursed rolls.
You know what you need to do?
So-
You need to do what I've gotten used to. You just don't say a fucking word until after the dice is done moving.
Yeah, but that's fucking boring. That's for cowards. Anyway, next person. I believe it's a demon.
I think it's Eldeth's. Your girlfriend hasn't done anything
Oh,
yet.
sorry, I forgot she was here.
It's time to embarrass yourself again.
Well, don't forget I'm rolling for her, so it's probably gonna be the same result.
And she doesn't have a magic bow yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, nice.
4.
She hits. And just to make sure that I am correct on this, yeah. Yeah, it's not as good as you'd hope, but it
Doesn't dig as deep.
There's
It's
an arrow.
It's more damage than what I did. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, she did literally... she did literally 1 damage per attack you missed.
Wow. That's a great crit.
Yep. Now it's the end
Wow.
of my turn.
Yeah. So y'all have seen that Eldeth can clearly surpass Bjorn. They, however, the one that's getting his butt whooped by everybody down in the bottom corner there, is not having a great day. Ooh. Yep, that was in the range. Okay, so now let's do the version of flipping a coin. Okay, so that tells me what we've got here. Not great rolls for you all. As it's calling for backup.
Oh.
You all start to realize why there's such a demon problem coming in as in its panic. Why does it not have a token? I literally have to.
The default
No,
demon.
it's
Oh my god.
silhouette.
Yeah, I know. It's like, mind you, they're literally up here. Clearly, they exist. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is why they have a spot on the tracker, Corvus. Because this could happen. That's what that one does in its panic. It doesn't want to die. Yeah.
So where did they come from?
The fellow down here summoned them in.
Okay.
He opened a gates to the abyss and has brought them forth to try to save its skin. It doesn't want to leave the prime material plane.
It does have some pretty good shops, yeah.
Well, too bad. It's gonna have to go.
The Abyss is shit, you know. It doesn't even have O'Greg's. Nowhere you can get a proper sausage roll.
Nowhere for them to get a real snack either. I mean, you know. They really just want some dwarf sometimes.
No bus network.
Yeah, that too. Speaking of, the other one sees a nice juicy snake that tried to hug it, and it doesn't like that. One of those I know hits. Did the 14 hit?
14 hits as well. I've only got 12 AC in this form.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's mad at the thing that crit it.
Let's see, 216, so that's 32.
Yes. And then, let's see, it's going to bite at the thing that oyed at it. And then it is going to claw at once at Horik, and then once at Kago. And 23 hits Horik.
You could see there was hesitation in the bite.
23, that's a good hit.
It was leaning in and thinking of a weird sensation of just being clobbered by a hammer made of light.
Yeah, it's just like, maybe not. That's what I was thinking, maybe not. But it hits Kago and Horik for 8 and 14. His Kago has 8.
Kago takes 8, okay.
Uzana, there are new friends.
He scratched his paint, I'm mad.
Yes, I see a lot of new friends. Oh boy. And well then, always showing up right before my turn. Okay, that's a 10-foot radius. Let's see. Yeah, because I don't want to get the Iron Golem. Or Eldeath. And that'd be best because it doesn't overlap half. But I think that not count. That'll do. Is Magnify Gravity.
Who all are we hitting with this?
Hope.
The L shape of the.
Yeah.
The L. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do the con save. Well,
Eight.
then.
8 damage for all but 1, 4 for him, and the ones hit can only move half so much.
Yuck. And none of them are looking happy.
Their happiness is optional.
So I will put Lou between me and them.
Hey, I'm much shorter than you.
I have a feeling that just further decreases their happiness.
But that's my turn.
Don't worry, they haven't heard Lou speak yet. You can
Gaddix.
go lower.
We're kind of. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Put this fucking one down beside me and Kago.
Yeah, I was gonna say Kago goes first. Kago swings once.
And hits.
He gives him the clamps
Yeah.
for 10 force damage. Put him down. Put him down. Put him down.
It looks at Kago like, "What? Why are you biting me?"
It's not.
I mean, it's hurting him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, yay, we hit something. How about 11 piercing damage? You dead yet?
It's not happy.
Oh.
Hey, 11 again. Wait, no.
Yep. Harton,
Why can't you
It
be a
almost-
halfling? You could re-roll that.
you feel the bullet whizzing between you and the creature.
Do you fucking aim for me in celebration of a successful hit or something? Stop that!
Hey, look.
No
Not
more
the
threat
exact
shots,
time.
just fucking hit
Nothing
him!
is. I'm trying. That's all I got.
I have a question. Is that a projectile I can catch and then as a reaction?
No,
Unfortunately
it's a
not.
magical projectile because
Also,
of the
if
arcane
it flew
art.
if it flew past Harden's head, it is way above your eyes.
Yeah, you've no chance.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I don't think there's anything really in the rules that says that he couldn't catch the projectile.
Yeah,
Yeah,
theoretically,
also,
maybe.
my hands are considered magic weapons now, so that's
So
not a problem.
it's a case of if we need Gaddix to shoot round a corner, we just put Horik at the turn, catches the bullet, throws it away.
Bullet mirror.
Well, this is the first round that this is going to come into play here.
Besides, Horik, you don't catch a bullet with your hands anyway. Use your teeth.
Nadrax, make
Yeah.
a Constitution save. These things absolutely reek. You don't feel so good. It almost feels like you're poisoned.
No.
Fuck him.
The stench is just so bad that it's like you're poisoned.
There is only one appropriate reaction to this.
You're disengaging?
I vomit all over them. Oh wait, actually I think I'm doing an extra d6 now. When does it upgrade again?
Did you disengage or just walk?
Okay, yeah, right. That's the thing. I will have the shield guardian slap first.
Okay. Pop up.
Does it dispose of this thing?
Not quite.
In that case, I will disengage first. And give them what they deserve for their foul stench. I'm just trying to find out when it actually...
It's half damage,
I
unfortunately.
I really want to
Yeah.
know how much HP these things have now.
Yeah, it's 1 extra d6.
I mean, they're 2x2 demons. You'd think they have quite a wealth of it.
Yes.
Yeah. But how many soldiers is it
12.
going to cost us?
That was
12
just enough.
I'm going. No. This. I'm trying
Oh, that
to
way.
I'm trying to get multiple of those fuckers.
Yeah, he's vomiting on them.
Ah, you're vomiting on those ones. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought you were vomiting on that.
But hey, thank you for letting us know it has 12 health left.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
12 damage or 6 if they make their saves.
Okay,
And my
so-
save DC is 12 or
Well,
something like
So
that.
half of them
Yeah.
take full.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your proficiency plus your con plus 8.
Yeah. That's 12.
Fond memories
Yeah.
of melting various villains' faces with Malico.
Really, its best use is up close and personal. Fuck the cone.
It was pretty good. It did set some tones, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember
Those
my
things are foul.
I still remember my favorite with the Dragonborn that hit us with the sorceress who had the tiny cat in their cloak and just like, man, should I bring this up or not? She says, well, he did just hit what you. Basically, your daughter says, all right, where's your cat? And everyone's going, no, don't you involve the cat in this area of effect.
No.
That'd be
don't
worse than
do
going after
that.
the kids.
You don't mess with the animals, dude.
I think Pan was the loudest, and that one just went, no.
Cats are immune to area of effect. They have super evasion.
I mean, for shits and giggles, I would give cats evasion.
And dark vision. Bernard,
I remember when we were trying
make a
to make our
Constitution
cats into,
save.
remember when we made the cats Blood Bowl star players and we were trying to figure out what skills they would have?
Not good.
Yeah, sadly, no advantage because you're not a dwarf right now.
You're poisoned.
Wait.
Yeah, because he's a
Oh, he
snake right now. He's not a
He doesn't
dwarf.
care. Change it. Oh, that's rough.
No, I don't keep the
Yeah,
con from my.
he gets his mental stats, not his physical ones.
Yep.
Nice big bonus health pool, though.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to try and bite the thing again. Not bite, constrict it again.
He's going for a middle one once more.
Yep, same one. Does that hit?
To 10. No, it does not
A
hit.
10 does not hit.
Dirty up.
Right.
You're poissoned. You're thoroughly fished.
It smells so bad. And the snake has better sense. You flick your tongue out to get a sense of things and just, oh, no. Nope. Meanwhile, you...
Go for a basilisk.
Wait, sorry, no. They are going around.
Also a pet.
The basilisk is on the drow.
Remember, they do have half movement if they fail to save.
Yeah.
Now you gotta go check with who saved and who didn't. That's why you put snails on them.
Yeah, no,
I imagine Elbeth is a little insulted right now.
Okay, no, yeah, this
I don't
one
know.
is here, the other
She's
one's
tough and chunky. He's small and stringy. He'd be an easy chew.
Maybe.
All right, so Eldeth.
I have a question. Did one go out without outside of 10 feet of me?
None of those were by you.
Yeah, I got a 10-foot range on one of my attacks, so technically it was within reach.
Yeah, the only one that's not is the one that's right here, and he hasn't moved.
Okay.
But Eldeth, does the 17 hits Eldeth, right?
I don't know because I gave her a chainmail at some point. What is
So
her-
yeah, it'd be 16 then.
16, yeah.
Okay.
We should have went on a shopping trip for your girl, man. We were in the best place to get dwarven gear.
Yeah, but I wasn't there, now was I?
You could have left a note.
Nadrax.
Yes.
So what? Yeah, she took 8 damage.
Does an 18 hit Nadrax?
Scotch, what's Eldef's strength and dex?
An 18 does hit Nadrax. Okay. So Nadrax, you take 5 damage.
God. 11 strength and 14 dex.
Do you want to say we bought her a scimitar or something, or a short sword if she doesn't have one?
Yeah, she has a short sword.
All right, she's covered in. Never mind.
Actually,
Yeah.
no.
She has a curved sword.
I do
Okay,
not
so-
take damage.
I just love how scimitars are actually very difficult to make, and yet they became the defining weapon of the crude forging of goblins and fucking orcs and shit.
The
Oh.
21 still hits you though, right?
Oh, apparently, also, I think she probably
right.
would have.
Yeah. So you get 3 damage.
I think she would have rejected or ditched the chainmail at some point because apparently her armor class is 16 with leather armor. So
Yeah.
In
And then
fact, I take 1 damage because Shield Guardian. Wait, no. That is.
No, it's to the AC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's close enough that it transfers half
Yeah.
the damage to it.
Lou.
I remember playing my.
Lana hid behind you.
I am tough, and I
Wow.
avoid all the attacks.
I remember playing
Clearly,
my.
Uzana was correct. I hide behind me.
In Curse of Shroud, my kobold was so self-sacrificing he refused to use the Shield Guardian's ability in that respect. He didn't want it. Didn't want it to take damage for him.
That reduces the resale value.
Yeah, there were better reasons. All right, let's see here. All right, so the beak didn't work, so go on with a claw. She is rolling bad. Let's see here. Do I want to? Nah, that's mostly handled. That's pretty good. Yeah, let's just finish this one off directly. 12?
Well, you don't like it.
And 10. I mean, I'm wearing a bracelet, so it's up to you if the fist itself counts as magical or just the lightning damage. So that could just be 6 damage.
Yeah, it's just the 6. It's not having a great day.
Yeah,
very
it's even
mad.
worse because it got pushed. Oh, fuck, hang on. No, wait. Ignore all that, put those numbers back. Yeah, there we go. So, let's see. So, okay, that's still a hit.
Yeah.
And so is that. Never mind.
Yeah,
I
we're
forgot
good.
about it.
Okay.
Yeah. But I am poisoned.
It's just it don't like you, Harton.
Yep. But let's see here. So, still got my movement.
1 second. Oh yeah, because Harton still can go places.
wait, why are you poisoned?
Because I failed my con save there.
Yeah, but wasn't that from the small ones that spread the poison?
I thought it was these
Nope, it's
guys.
the big ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The little ones can, but they haven't done it yet.
14.
Hold on.
Is Hooten poisoned?
Hooten's fine.
Okay.
Auric, give me your con save.
Okay.
Stay smelly. You're fine.
Okay. Let's make with the stabbing again.
You hit.
Okay. Is it still alive?
Oh, you did a Malgern.
Is it still alive?
I hate this game.
It was so close. It was desperately hanging on to the prime material plane. And the next thing, your fist goes straight through that. Just right in. And it turns into a big old pile of black abyssal goo. It smells better now.
Okay. I'm going to. How's our guys up north looking? Are they holding their own?
They're holding.
Okay. Let's go advance down here a bit, but I've only got movement, so I'll just wait here.
Lou.
I'm just gonna try to electrocute this little shit.
You do?
Touchy, touchy.
It doesn't do as much as you thought it would do, but it electrocutes into a fizzling black goo.
Excellent.
However, give Felrek a con save.
Oh yes. He will need to be doing stabbing. Oh
The
no!
drow is retching.
Oh, he'll try to fight through the pain, I guess. Where is it? Bump, bump. Oh
Oh.
no! A waste of a 20.
He
Well, I mean,
hits the
considering
second time.
Considering the damage anyway, like, is it really that much of a waste?
Yeah, fair enough. It's only a d6 though.
If both had hit. But the first one started so good, and then he just got distracted and just whiffed. He hits the second time, though. He doesn't look good, Lou.
Oh, he always looks good. But he'll look better if I'm hiding behind Usana and the Basilisk.
The basilisk is on your shoulder.
This should look familiar to Scotch and Botch. Remember?
Yeah.
Fucking chain of the wizard and the rogue hiding behind each other.
Bjorn,
Yeah.
give me your con
Come on,
save.
game. Come on. Just give me this one.
You got advantage.
Shut up. Oh,
See?
thank God.
You're fine. What were you worried about, you fucking whinger?
Yeah, you're not sure what the drow's on about. They smell light.
You've smelt about worse.
Yeah.
Not as in you've experienced it, as in you yourself.
Come on, you almost got it done. Don't leave it all up to me. As I swing down to the one in the below.
You hit.
Let's be
That
fair
is
here. For
good.
saying that, you should have gotten another 2 misses.
Look, sometimes you just gotta have some faith in your role, okay?
I've done it plenty of times. It's just sometimes you don't tempt it when you get that feeling that fate is listening. Well, smack this cunt, come on.
Well, there's also a problem over here.
Well, do you want to get clawed in the back? There's Eldef, there's Nadrax, there's Bernard, there's the Shield Guardian. They've got that.
Alright. Yeah, there we go. Alright, Elf, up to you.
If it helps, it wasn't going to help anything. Look, a good proud dwarf does not need to look at his womanfolk and say, she's going to need my assistance. Says she can stand on her own. She's as well built as me.
Yeah, I think she's gonna do the wise choice though here and disengage. She's not built for close quarters.
You got this, Nadrax.
Uh,
All right, so it's the demon's turn. There's only one left on the field. It's not like in its odds. So it tries to do the thing and fails to do the thing. It's not looking happy. That was a last-ditch effort. Uzana. The demon has failed to summon backup. Uzana?
Mm-hmm.
Did he do that?
Gonna try and get rid of that one. I don't know if I can. Well, I will try that.
Okay. Which one?
This boy?
Okay, con save.
Nope.
Is it save or suck?
It's a save or suck. But I will use my bonus to try and push him back 5 feet at least. The DC 15, I think it's strength.
Okay, strength.
Yep. He gets pushed back 5 feet. And that's my turn.
Gadix.
Well, I mean, that's a problem. That's a problem for my dog. Wait. If I go here, am I flanking?
Yeah.
That's my sheet, not my dog sheet.
So Gadix doesn't have a bite?
Give him the clamps with advantage. Oh my god, what the hell, game? What the fuck?
Advantage is supposed to be really good.
Guess I'll shoot this one.
Please do.
It can't be any worse than... Yeah, thank god.
Worse than who? Finish the sentence, short man.
No.
Well, sad I can't hear you two squabbling down there.
Is it still
Were
standing?
you hitting the big demon?
Huh? No, I was shooting
That one.
this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to clear up this problem.
Goo.
Okay. And then I guess I'll shoot at the one that's next to Nadrax. I'm trying to clear up the field a little bit.
That's a
And
good shot.
Yeah, I'll take it.
did.
Woo!
Nice shooting.
And what's the rest of the field look like? I'm good where I'm at.
Nadrax.
The poison stench is gone.
Yeah, it's only the big guys that are doing it, and only when you start there.
Alright. Then I'll see if I can possibly finish it.
Is Natrax still considered poisoned?
No.
Okay.
No.
At 22 hits, presumably.
22 hit.
And that's 28 damage, 7 of it fire. Does
There
that
we go.
suffice?
No.
Okay. Can the shield guardians kind of step over me?
Well, can you just use your bonus action to disengage and then fall back?
Yeah, that's pretty much what we did. That would,
Yeah.
or you could.
Well, he
yeah,
might not have the
easier.
movement left.
Hmm.
You can squeeze in that spot next to it.
Yeah, that would work too then.
There you go.
Uh,
Things just look so weird with the big old tokens.
it's another 23 damage.
And yep, it's still not having a good day.
Okay, it's really chunky.
Oh yeah, these are chunky guys. Bernard.
Yep. Do you want a constitution save or just go?
You
straight
get to make another one
Okay.
because you failed the last one.
Oof.
You're poisoned.
No, still poisoned. Oh well, I'm still gonna bite him. Bite or yeah, we'll go bite.
And it hits though.
Yeah. My attacks in animal form are classed as magical if it makes any difference.
Yes, it does definitely make a difference. And yep, it's not looking great. It's looking like it's hurting a lot, Bernard.
Okay. Did you factor in that the first attack that I did was a magical attack?
Yes.
Cool.
You didn't Malgurn it.
Just terrified of following Dwarven legacy, huh?
You didn't Malgurn it.
Yeah, close though.
I just like how Bjorn is free of a Malgurn curse for the most part because he doesn't actually hit them.
Hurting.
So I'm no longer poisoned, yeah?
You are not poisoned right now.
Alright. In we go. An elite fighting unit. You know what? I'll give her the advantage. She hasn't gotten to hit anything yet. And she does 1 damage.
She Malgurns it.
Well, she's tiny.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I'm set to normal. I try to swing as quick as I can to let her get the win, Do it at the same time, a combined effort, the two of us. Just think, if she had magic claws, she would have killed it. But there we go, it's fucking dead.
It is dead.
It took a bit of hitting. Oh, quite foul as well, but otherwise, not too bad. How a lot are you getting on?
After them just like dead screaming.
Yeah, we just see one of them just pulling a man apart like he's made of straw. Another one's being peeled like a cheese string.
The group is surprisingly well handled.
Turns out they finished earlier than us and are just waiting.
2 of the guards have passed on. And there is a series of incredibly grievous injuries. But they more or less okay.
I don't know if you can say that when you include grievous injuries. Right, form a line, those who can.
Yeah, there's only about 2 of them that seem to actually be having any issue ambulating, but the rest of them are ambulatory.
Well, luckily that doesn't eat into our values then. There we go. Where is it? Here we go. That's for you and me, Hork. And I don't think... Did anyone else in the party get clawed? Nadrax, you get it.
Damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix Kaza.
And
here in a
Eldef
minute.
mostly.
Okay, Eldef gets 15 then.
Yeah.
And then 2 other dudes.
It couldn't hurt. I mean, I'm already so
Marco
close
is
to death.
7.
Felric, you're not close to death.
I am eternally close to death.
No,
Funnily
you are
enough.
not. No.
It's funny, when I walk close to him, he gets closer to death. It's amazing.
Hey, you're supposed to be the life guy.
Death is only a temporary state. It can be educational.
Yeah, he's not the
Also
life guy, he's the
expensive, I'll point
storm
out.
guy.
Not for me.
Oh, it got
In this instance, not for me. You've got your Break of the Earth life insurance. Admittedly, it might not get a nice, pristine Crag Cat. There we go then.
settle for like yeah. I mean, I think right.
I mean, obviously, prefer to take them on from the battlements. Right, let's get moving before they come back.
Alright, everyone up on your lizard.
Here, let me give you a hand there, Bjorn. There, let's get your foot in the syrup. There we go.
Get your hands off me.
Just thought your eyes might be a bit, squiddly or something.
Is that what demons look like?
That's what some demons look like, aye. Looked like a big frog, didn't it?
They smell.
Oh, horrendous. Got a full whiff of it. Oh.
Jinx has gone back further and is just not having
I don't
it.
know what your people are complaining about. That's definitely been worse. We've been in a sewer that was worse than this.
No, I can definitely say a water deep sewer was better. Never went to a sewer now, that was a hole.
and Nat just looking. Oh.
Alright, well, don't worry, we'll get the smell right off us as we move with speed.
I mirror Nat's notion.
It'll be fine once we get some air flowing past us. On the lizards, come on.
Well, that's not even the last time we had an airflow down here.
No, that's pretty. There is some wind.
It's called flatulence.
I don't know, Rena, are there wind currents in the Underdark?
Sometimes, but usually not. It depends a lot on the section you're in.
Horrific.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's only if you're near a cave mouth.
Yeah, stagnant air is a thing. No, there can be, depending on like water flows and things, and
Imagine it'd be some with a dark
tunnels.
lake. Must have some currents moving the water itself, and then that'll move the air above it.
No, I think those big lakes. It's basically pedal powered. Like there's no real wind to speak of.
Well, no, I'm not saying
there's
enough
no
to fill a
wind.
sail, but enough for to breeze, you know.
No, I don't think
Not
so.
really. It's still in the dark lake. The only thing that you have is you do have currents underwater, but that's mostly from water pouring down into the area.
What a shithole this place is.
Yeah.
Let's never come back.
Ark wonders
say
where the
as you
water
go back
goes if
down.
it just keeps on going down.
It does.
I
It
guess
finds-
it eventually round into magma and becomes steam and come up in a volcano somewhere. I assume.
Well, it is a magical planet, so you can't really say that for certain. Like, remember, space is actually very small out there. Because we're inside one big crystal orb.
Oh, they did away with the crystal orbs.
I thought they still had some of that there, something to protect us from the phlogiston.
Apparently 5e did away with the crystal orbs, and what they did was now, eventually, the realm just kind of drifts into the astral sea. So it's directly from the space to the astral sea.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense there. The orb gave a nice border.
Welcome to 5e.
I mean, I think the general attitude people would do is just ignoring everything but the clowns.
But you all are routed down into the Underdark. And you start making your way. Thankfully, most of the demon hordes you encounter are not as voracious, or more specifically, not as large. You're starting to think that that is one of the primary issues the demons are running into. There are no coordination this far out. This is definitely a good thing for you all. And with a group as size as you are, when you're only running into 3, 4, 5 demons, it's very easy to make quick work of them. Something that you all probably could have expected, though. Shockingly, some of the individuals don't seem to be getting along very well. Some of the Lord's Alliance men are not having a great time with the Zentarum guys. Some of the Zentarum guys are not getting along very well with the Order of the Gauntlet guys.
I've got a question for you lot. Why are you even fucking trying to mingle?
The current one that's in the middle of you don't know what started it, but
Well, I'm gonna
somebody
fucking
is
finish it.
you have right now an Order of the Gauntlet guy is currently making very rude intimations about the Zent's mother. Both sides have kind of circled around, and the Zent just says, this one says that some of his ration packs have gone missing, and it ain't me.
Well, let's check that, shall we?
Go ahead.
Because I've still got this prepared.
It ain't me. I didn't take his ration packets. Tell him to buzz off.
Right then. The lad's in the clear.
The Gauntlet man, well, him and his buddies were around, and then suddenly I'm missing 3 of them. Where did they go?
Can you identify them?
I mean, they look like all the other ration packets.
Not the fucking ration packets for lads who were very near the rations.
Well, that was one of them.
For fuck's sake.
He's the only one I face I saw.
I'd expect that from Lou.
I would never lose a ration pack.
It's like, that's the only one whose face I saw. The other ones, if you notice, they're all wearing cloaks.
Yeah,
Right,
to
all
be
of
fair,
you's
that's
over
not-
here. I want to hear from each of you.
The Zents are not looking amused.
You don't get a fucking choice in this matter. You're under contract to lead us there. You want to deal with your boss's displeasure? Go ahead. Get over here, say whether you stole or not, and we'll just get fucking moving. We have such bigger things to deal with than petty fucking sneak thievery.
They start filtering in. And one by one, I stole his rations.
A lot of them?
A lot of them.
There we go then. You must have fucking misplaced them or dropped them somewhere.
I did not!
Probably sneakier
Well,
demons like to steal things.
it doesn't matter at this point. You lost some rations, share with someone else. We'll deal it once we're done with this much greater problem. Just stay away from each other's camps from now on then, if this is such a fucking big issue.
The more important thing here is the lot of them have been grilled. They've all been able to say they didn't. So that's it. All suspicion on them is gone for this situation, right? I want to hear from you.
Yes, all right. I'll drop it.
There we go
I
then.
don't know how they got away with it, but they did.
And don't insinuate things about people's mothers. You got a fucking beard there. You're not 12. At least call a man a cunt to his face.
He just snorts at you.
I fucking step up to him. We're dealing with a possible demon incursion into the surface realm in great numbers and constant flooding. Get your fucking priorities right.
What, soldier?
Aye, cause I'm making use of this. I know how to talk to fuckers like this. So does Bjorn.
Yeah, that's why
I know.
that's why
I'll
I refer
leave
to
it
his...
be.
No. It is I what? We're in command. Sorry, I was shouting over myself. What did she say?
I will leave it be.
No.
I'll drop the issue.
We're looking for an S word after the I.
At this point, I imagine Bjorn is pointing to Harton's badge. That's a rank.
Yeah.
I see your point.
Oh, for fuck's...
Just fucking leave it, Bjorn.
Yeah.
I took a moment and I went, is there another S word? I see your point.
Really? That's what you came up with?
He's not going to say I'm sorry.
No, he's looking for sir.
Oh, no, that's not what he's looking
That's
for.
what I said. He's pointing to Harton's badge as captain of the watch.
Nope.
Don't get this fucking problem from Harper's. Now we know why no one cared about you in Waterdeep.
And this is when you're only 5 days out.
I know.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now we know who to sacrifice.
Which is technically further back this way.
Someone has to hold the line, right? Congratulations, you're promoted to Caden.
I mean, at this point, I'm starting to doubt that they even hold the line, that this is how they respected the command structure.
But things keep progressing and you keep fighting the odd demon. Occasionally, you actually found like the regular goblins and kobolds tend to stay clear of you all right now. They're not really inclined to deal with such a large group. Generally, you are decidedly not worth it.
You know,
You
considering Rena was getting annoyed about all the interlocking events and such, I'm wondering if I should throw a spanner in the works massively here.
Oh, you can't right now.
Oh, I can do one thing I know.
Oh, right.
I could give a message to Jarlaxle. I could update him on what we're doing.
That would be interesting. That would be interesting.
Yes.
That is the thing you can do.
Yeah. I will do it. In fact, I will say no response needed. Going with Zens to the library, can't remember the name of it.
Graven Hollow.
Going to Graven Hollow to find out what, where, and why. With large entourage of mercenaries and faction members. And yeah, he started off with no response needed.
You tell him about the basilisk?
No, I was going to leave as a personal surprise you can deliver to him. Because we really want to see his face when that happens. You know, his eyes are going to light up. At least one of them we'll see.
You get a response back. Okay. That's it.
Yeah. I got that from Jarlaxle and the DM. And you thought it was watertight.
His response, okay. You're not sure if he's like, this is interesting information, but at the same time, you think he's questioning why he received it.
Well, I mean, there's one reason. He told us not to come back down again.
True. But he
That's-
likes knowing you all, but he can also tell you all are coming down here because he can feel Lou coming down here.
Yeah.
So as
So
part of that message where he wanted to insinuate this could have been an email, but since it was, there's nothing else I can report.
Yeah. I
I
kept it
Yeah.
concise. I said you didn't even have to respond.
but you know he can never not respond.
Gotta have
Yes, to get the last word in. Yeah. But you all continue. And
Cornelius?
that was great. As we just had to send another sending.
And fucking chorus picking up on it after Breda had done that.
But you now have been traveling for 16 days. It's been weird because the infighting stopped, and then it picks up, and then it stops. And it's hard to tell who the instigator is because it's just both sides are starting it now.
I go check for Lou.
I'm with the basilisk.
This time, the Zents have accused the Order of the Gauntlet for stealing their pack. They're claiming that this time 8 rations are gone.
Alright, this shit was looking a bit familiar here. Who's been on watch during these times, incidentally? Who's been keeping an eye on the personal effects?
There's a roving watch.
Chicago.
There has been a roving watch.
He never sleeps.
And for the most part, the suggestion from all of the groups has been that one of their group members is always on watch with the other ones to try to limit shenaniganery.
Yeah. Well, you know what we have to do again. I don't like doing it.
Are they considered invisible demons?
I call bullshit.
It could be wee methods, aye. Oh, not methods, what are they called? Quasits.
Fairy fire would work if they're invisible, wouldn't it?
You gotta be within certain radius, though.
Yeah, but maybe if we like center the ration packs in one area.
Wish we had that lantern again. Alright, you want to stage your
So-
watch?
Are we interrogating or are we figuring out who has the lantern for a watch?
Well, I mean, I can interrogate pretty easily as they step in, step out.
Plus, I have that lantern. Like, they're
Ooh.
invisible. I have.
Han is
Chicago has that
VSOD.
lantern, remember?
Oh, you do have it again.
Yeah, we leveled up, so I can build it again.
Which means that Kago's been on watch this whole time, able to see invisible creatures.
And he has not seen any.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do the dance then. Each of you come in, say if you did it or not. I'm getting fucking tired of this.
The individual who had his thing stolen proudly says, I ain't stole none of their stuff nor my stuff back. And so does the next guy. And the next guy. And then the next guy starts tripping up over his words.
Take a deep breath. Form it simply in your mind. All you gotta say is, I didn't do it. Giving
not,
little hand signals to Horik and Bjorn.
Get to the left or the right.
I am an honorable man.
That's not a fucking...
That's not-
I mean, that's unlikely. That's very subjective as well. Let's hear the answer to the question that was fucking asked.
I
And there's no honor in
not
being a
to
thief.
speak.
Did you
He's
steal...
dancing around it.
Did you steal the rations? I want a yes or a no.
He keeps trying to say something but can't say it.
The great thing is, as I approach him in this, he stays in the radius.
The people around him are looking flabbergasted.
Is this an Order of the Gauntlet or a Zint?
Is this an Order of the Gauntlet?
Are we going to have to go through your package?
Go on!
What'd you do with it?
I ain't done nothing.
Did you steal it?
He tries to say no, but it doesn't come out.
Stop
point-
wasting our fucking time, Ben.
He looks very frustrated.
I expected a lot better from the Order of the Gauntlet.
Hey, don't you start on him. Something must be wrong.
Are you sure?
Check his pack. It can't be in there.
Well, no, it's probably not. It's been stashed somewhere, like the saddlebags of his lizard.
Now we'll check there too then. Oh, and he doesn't have a lizard actually.
But let's just go over this bit again as I ask. Did you steal the food?
Never comes out.
It's fascinating, isn't it? Are you under some sort of magical effect apart from mine?
I don't think so.
Apparently not.
Let's check that.
I mean, it's clear he doesn't think.
Yeah, I would like to cast Detect Magic and briefly drag the guy out of the circle. Truth.
No, he looks fine.
Yeah, no magic on him.
Well, now that you're out of the circle, did you steal the food?
No.
Do you fucking realise what just happened here?
He looks kind of confused for a moment and then just... Did I?
Do you have blackouts or something?
No.
We check for mushrooms. It could be a different strain than what Sreeth had.
Have a look at him, eye. Get your helmet off.
He does so looking confused. And you don't see any spores.
There's definitely something strange going on here.
He just points, that's my pack. Go check my pack.
Alright.
Alright, I shall do so.
The pack seems fine. You find the traditional rations you expect to be in there. And then you get all the way down in the bottom, and there's a fabric layer, and then underneath it, you think you found all the missing ones, and some that also other people haven't noticed are missing.
Not even chewed on.
Nope.
This is very interesting here.
He looks a little confused.
Any of you lot serve with this man?
All of them raise their hand.
Have you noticed him to ever have bouts of strange memories or such?
No.
Never seem confused?
No, and he ain't never stole nothing neither.
Did we go through any big phasers field or something like that there, or deal with any particularly strange demons?
Not particularly strange demons, but you've definitely gone through Phasr's pockets. At this point, it's hard not to. And as a note, actually, you do notice that it seems worse than the last time you came through. I mean, you haven't traversed this area, so maybe it's a question that this area has been particularly thick. But it's thicker than you remember going through the first time.
I'll give him a quick less... No, not locate object. Lesser restoration. There we go. Could be your mind's a wee bit clouded.
Thank. Can somebody keep an eye on me then? Just in case?
You two. You're now volunteer on his watch.
Aye, that would be appreciated. I'm not a thief. I mean, this seems very bad, but I'm not.
Well, we've got it all recovered for now. And he seems pretty repentant and confused and might not even be responsible for it. So this drops. It's all redistributed. We move on. I want a fucking eye from a lot of you. Come on.
You get a chorus of eyes.
There we go then.
The Zents are looking smug.
Ignore that. No, they get to. Someone else was the thief, not them. If I find out they're responsible for it, though, they'll find out the difference between a stalactite and a stalagmite is it can be inserted on one of them much easier.
But one of them is more fun.
I don't think either are fun.
I suppose ladies have a different taste. And off we ride. Also, along the way, been giving the kids lessons in how to handle a knife properly.
Nat appreciates this.
How many times has Jinx stabbed himself?
Jinx has not stabbed himself. He is a responsible boy.
Yeah, they're being
Squidly
taught.
has also not stabbed himself somehow.
They're being taught properly. Knives, Vin clubs, Vin short swords.
I'll
Is
assist
Martin also
in
doing
the,
lessons for Hooten along the way?
I'll assist
Yeah.
in the in how to, with the how to work the knife by showing off on the plate armor where to stab an opponent that's wearing plate.
I'm just picturing your cursed rolls as he's, stabbing it repeatedly against his own breastplate, and then just not paying attention, just goes in the side.
Use your heart.
God, that was a
Uncle Bjorn is bleeding out again.
clip. This fucking moron who was just playing around with a knife, and then seeing it was a spring-loaded one using the only method he thought of by just poking himself in the stomach to see if the blade went into the handle,
Sake.
and then just quickly looks down to see all his blood pissing out of him.
Oh, God.
A real fucking winner there.
Darwin would be proud.
There's a case of we're two men who are fully versed in all of the martial weapons and simple ones. And it's just teaching the kids not any finesse, not any tricks or anything, just how to hold it, how to hit something, and then to run.
As things progress, it actually goes fairly well. You actually do have a couple more incidences of the rations going away, but they're all self-reported, as the bloke has taken to checking his pack on the daily, and every time he finds one, he comes to report it.
Have you lot that been watching, have you not seen him wander off or anything, go sleepwalking?
I have not. And the ones that are looking, well, we haven't seen him, but also apparently now it's only our packs.
I'll want you to redress the fact that you said we haven't seen him when you were put in charge of keeping an eye on him.
Right. What we're going to do is we're going to move the packs well and clear away from him, and then we'll keep an eye.
He's not some sort of latent sorcerer, is he?
I hope not.
But should I poke him and maybe we'll both explode?
You know what, go ahead.
Okay, guy, high five.
You just see the most confused high five.
Oh yeah, theft.
No! I don't like theft.
I suppose you're getting a bit bored with it by this point.
I was bored of it before I started it.
Right, well, we know this another simple method as well. Cargo. I hate to drag you away from your general watch and all, but Gags, can you get him to keep an eye on this one?
It's a waste of resources.
It is.
Yes.
But I want to see if he's
Cargo,
doing it of his own
no.
volition or there's something puppeting him along.
Kago is now on /follow.
The guy is fine with this.
Until he starts realizing, oh, it doesn't blink.
Yeah, the eyes just keep glowing.
Just always
Forever.
watching.
If it
I'm
just
almost-
at least, if it at least just been a regular dog, you know, at least pet it or something, get a reaction.
No, it
I'm
would work.
almost tempted
In-
to add the Shield Guardian as well.
In 2
Oh,
days'
God.
time,
Mhm.
you at nighttime you hear the bark, 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 bark.
I go check the dog.
He's sitting, looking very confused, next to the packs.
Did you just wake up like this?
Yes.
I go drag
You
Lee
gonna
out.
do it again?
Yeah, it's annoying this here.
Could we check the pack? Is the pack magical?
I think he might just be a sleepwalker.
I give him the spell magic anyway.
Hey,
Worth a shot.
I'm gonna start using it on Lou to get rid of him.
I hope that works.
Only it were
Can
that
I
easy.
keep the dog as a babysitter?
We'll see about that. It's not my dog. And I can't really train Hooten to keep an eye on her yet right now. She's a wee bit immature. As we
Basilisk can watch.
cut to, you know, another bedroll where Rosanna just has this white lump over her. Oh, but we also have Marshmallow.
Yes, you do.
So we have so many fucking eyes in the camp.
If I can just have something to keep an eye on me
Hey.
at night, apparently.
Apparently. Right, Kogo, you can give him a nudge or and a small nip, not a bite. Well, I'll see if you can obey that order. I'll take a Gatix to say for it. Gatix, you understood the pressure command, aye?
Mm.
We were working on this a while ago, remember? We were trying to set him on variable pressure, and we lost a lot of rocks. Do you remember those eggs? They went fucking miles when his jaw just snapped shut. You were trying to show off he could carry him just like a golden retriever. Then you just picture the kafunk as the jaw just slams shut. Right, Cargo, just keep it in your mouth. Keep it in your mouth. Boom. Just shrapnel of egg flying everywhere under intense pressure. Alright, well, we'll keep an eye on you then. On the bright side, at least everything's just easily recoverable. But I think you might have been dipping a bit too much into a phaser or so whatnot, or having... Like, do you feel alright otherwise?
I feel fine. There was a bit where I wasn't feeling that good, but I got better.
When was that?
Oh, right up near the start. I thought I was I was being paranoid and seeing things everywhere.
Go on.
And then later everything smelt rotten.
Right.
And then I felt fine.
Right, let's go back to those previous two. What were you seeing everywhere?
Shadows.
Shapes or just darkness?
It depended. I don't think they were actually there because I kept asking and everybody said that they weren't there. I just thought I was being paranoid from earlier.
Well, we have this issue that if I can't cure him with lesser restoration, then I can't fix him.
They ain't fixable yet.
Greater restoration is a fucking 5th level.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I think someone's quirked you a wee bit here. If you see things, tell them. I'll get them to take it seriously. It's a case of right now you're not entirely in control of your faculties. We'll see if we can find
Oh,
a
I don't
healer or
like
something
this.
further in. No, it is terrible, but it's a known issue. It's the fault of the demons and their current incursion. It's not yours. And we'll see about solving it when we get to somewhere a bit nicer.
I understand. I'm sorry to be making a fuss.
All right. Just wish we'd gotten that straight. If you see, getting tongue-tied here, but issues like this, where you're seeing things, where there's a rotten smell and such, you inform, treat it seriously, don't try to brush it off. We're in the Underdark, and it's filled with demons, and all the usual horrors of the Underdark. That is not a time to go saying, it's probably nothing, I'll keep it to myself. No, we share everything at this point. Because one thing you ignore could have turned out to be an ambush.
It's like those zombie novellas that's been popular around. If you get bitten, you report it.
Aye, that's what we did when we were publishing a few of those. Never fucking happened to us, we were just included.
And there's just a Mark Zuckerberg soldier standing in the corner. I'm fine, guys. It's really nothing.
But you do continue on, and there's a couple of issues. It becomes clear, particularly after any sort of a demonic fight happens, things get a little bit weird. Occasionally, at one point in time, even the Zents started trying to tear each other apart. The Emerald Enclave fellow tried to set fire to an adorable little mushroom. Things get a little weird. But generally, it tamps down a bit.
We go through the repeated pep talks about how this is demonic influence. This is not yourselves at your best or your worst right now. Try to keep it. Don't bear grudges about it.
The party
It's
been immune
just
so far?
preying on the. That's a good point. Do you want to make your charisma saves?
What was this you suggested, Lou?
I didn't, wasn't me.
What did he say?
He asked to make a madness save for you all.
Oh.
That's not what I
Everybody-
said, but
Yeah, I thought he said make a madness save.
Oh,
So everybody
dear.
should give me that charisma save.
Thanks, Lou. Wasn't it a
Well,
wisdom
we just thought
save?
It's gonna be charisma this time.
Oh no! Now it's Hardness going around stealing the ration.
Thanks, Lou.
Thanks, man. Lou didn't say shit.
Fuck this game. I'm gonna get coffee.
Hang on,
So you can
hang
pour
on
me a
though.
cup too.
Can I get advantage because I'm with my lovely, supportive wife and my children? I'm in a very healthy mental state right now as a family man.
Gaddix gets advantage.
Fuck, who the fuck cares about Gaddix? What about me?
Gaddix is trying. Gaddix is immune. Okay. Bernard
God, how
and
could
Corvus.
you?
Oh boy.
No, as I'm pointing out here, I am a healthy family man surrounded by my family, along with my therapy animal and my goo cube. I've also got the Radiant Dawn Hammer and such. You know, I should have advantage on this.
Nice try. What's the rolls?
Does my plot
So
device amulet not do shit for me?
It might
Martin and
say when you
Bernard.
start doing weird stuff and going, "Hey, what are you doing, buddy?"
Harton
You okay?
and Bernard, give me a D100.
Oh no.
The Dark Urge.
Oh.
That's good. Low numbers are good, right?
Bernard, the situation is not okay.
Oh no!
You're paralyzed.
Oh no! I think Bernard is regressing. He's turning back into stone.
Harton, you've noticed that Bernard is frozen solid.
Yeah, I can't do anything against that.
Yeah, no, he just seems paralyzed. Do you have any comments?
Can't really give Goggo triple duty.
Oh, is that what you say? You might try to say that. Instead, you get, you don't know what he's trying to say, but it comes out a very interesting babble.
That's a bit of a problem for someone with a lot of verbal components.
Mm.
You are incapable of speaking or spellcasting.
Oh. So what was that? Didn't catch that, Harton?
I start writing.
You know what? It doesn't say that you can't write, so you know what? You can write, you just
Yeah.
can't talk.
Yeah.
Horaker's noticed the strangeness and looks at Lou because
It's his fault.
Look, I
Lou?
don't think I'm capable. This is. I wouldn't if I could.
Give the lad a break. There's no way he's the one who did this.
There's not no way.
Gaddix, could you try to mix something up that maybe resets the brains? Hard reset?
Gaddix has gone to make coffee.
Horik looks around, gets into his his saddlebags and pulls out some dwarven beer. Hands a mug to Bernard and Harton. This
Bernard
is brain
can't
resetting,
take
isn't it?
Bernard is paralyzed.
Oh my god, the worst of his fates. He can't reach for ale.
Bernard,
Right.
you just see
Yeah.
it's right there.
I guess he doesn't want it.
One of the
He
Zen
is
spies walks over and says, "I got you," and he just bops Bernard on the back of the head. Just boom.
Critical hit.
What the?
Well, maybe you
Yeah,
feel
Bernard-
too.
That hurt, and you make an exclamation about how that hurt, and then you realize you're not paralyzed no more.
Oh, well.
I quickly reach for the beer before it disappears.
I learned that trick. If they're frozen solid, sometimes if you give them a smack, they decide to wake up again. I don't know much about babbling though.
I just go
Well,
sit
that's my
with Nat.
specialty.
Do you
Nat
take the
just
mug of
mentally,
beer?
it's okay. I understand.
Out of
just scribbling
character,
down.
If I had a nickel for every time that worked, I'd have 2 nickels.
I just scribbling down as a fucking buggerbo.
Does the mental connection work?
It's your idea. I've got the
Well, no, that's Nat asking you.
I don't know. Gotta give it a try.
And if you say I don't know, she goes, "Oh, it does work."
Well, that's handy then.
How long are you going to be like this?
Well, hopefully very short after all. Otherwise, there's a lot of spells I cannot fling, and that are quite essential.
I just found out how long you're like this.
8
It actually
months.
didn't have a timer. It didn't say the timer on it, weirdly. I know what they mean, though, so I assigned one.
Okay, thanks for not continuing that sentence, I guess.
Do you all decide to camp out until Harton can talk, or do you decide to keep walking?
I suggest we just keep going.
Yeah.
A big enough force that he can relax a little bit for a couple battles.
After about
Or I
8
can try to
minutes,
translate his
Harton-
words. I'm sure I can understand it.
After about 8 minutes, Harton, you're good. Even though Flu helpfully tries to babble. You.
I don't let them know. I just keep spending time on that. Give it a wee bit of time.
I mean, I imagine it's probably also where you haven't even noticed it's passed.
Try to see if she can communicate with Hooten.
She tries, it just doesn't work. And she says, I also tried with the basilisk. It didn't work then either.
Aye, well, it's fucking stupid. No surprise there.
Hey.
It is cute.
Ah.
It grows out of it quick, though. Have you seen a full-grown one?
No.
They're dumpy, aggressive little things.
Well, that's not great.
It's
I
not
wonder if I'm
great.
going to see a fully grown one.
Not that one.
I think Mr. Liu might disagree with you there.
Well, he can take that elsewhere once it gets the ability to stone things just by looking at them. See, here's the thing. Hooten here is a wonderful wee bundle of destruction and problems. But she's controllable. And she's got a wee bit of affection and emotion to her. That thing, that just looks at stuff that turned to stone and then eats it.
That could be useful.
Aye, it doesn't turn off though. It just looks at things and turns them to stone. So, the moment it turns around to look at you...
That would be annoying.
Aye.
You can't train it?
I mean, we had a problem like this before whenever Gatix was making some adjustments to Cargo, and apparently, what would you call it, the IFF or whatever. It couldn't distinguish who we were, really.
There was also when he tried to turn the dog's eyesight into spotlights, and just couldn't get it. It was just blinding all the time. It would just look at you and you're blind.
The second floor of his house looked like a fucking lighthouse as it just padded around on patrol, shining through the windows.
But it worked.
You could see it through the walls.
The great point is, at this point, none of them have realised Harton can talk again. Yeah, through the walls, through the beams, it went through a fucking hole in the roof as well that you caused.
You could see
But-
it 2 streets over.
As I'm saying though, it was a temporary situation. You fixed up Cargo again, it was alright and Rain, he was better than ever. It was just a small little, training foible. Whereas that Basilisk, that's an issue. Because no one's really written down if it can be trained or not to just not stone things to look at. They might not even have control over it. Best we could probably do is give it some blinkers or a fixed set of goggles that might refract and diffuse the... we do have those crystals still.
I'll
So one of-
sacrifice my eye patch for it.
Well, if we make a few sort of rough lenses, those crystals, it might work. Don't know if it works for same as a Medusa's though. Well, I'm just saying, there's issues with that animal. As opposed to the rest of the menagerie. And we do have to work out some ways that Glabagul won't have to worry so much about what they're touching and moving through. I'm sure it'd be a fun project for a few mages.
Probably. There are lots of mages down at the host tower.
Well, we've also got the Blackstaff Tower as well, back home.
True. Oh yeah, some of the host tower mages might not be so happy to help you all. They remember us running around.
It's fascinating what day and night you lot are. Do you just
Grins.
forget that I'm going to hear about all this?
No.
Still though, impressive job. It's just, don't cause so much problems for other people. It's alright if you're having fun, but you don't want to drag people down. Especially ones that hold
Didn't cause
grudges.
Permanent issues. And that permanent grudge was completely unrelated. We were not trying to do anything with them.
You know you've traumatized those lovely drow, right?
I mean, I don't think Jenks or Squidly realizes it, but one of them has gone away. And I think it was more than traumatized.
Which one was that, Rena?
Oh, y'all didn't run into that one.
I know.
There was a whole thing that was happening on the offside to figure out what your children were up to.
Apparently you rooted out affected or something by complete accident, just by driving the poor lad insane.
That's why we got Jerry, and that's why we got. Oh, what's his other name? I can't remember what the other one's name is.
Poor Jerry.
But that's how we got 2 bodyguards, and then we had to get another one because the other one went away.
He went away to a farm.
Went away to cry in the corner.
Went away to fucking kneel behind the bike shed.
Yeah, there was a lot of hubbub. Miss Nia was not happy. Of course, she wouldn't tell us why she wasn't happy, but I'm not dumb.
Alright, well. You haven't been causing problems for this lot, have you?
No,
Good.
we know better than that.
You do.
Squidly does because I told him to.
There we go.
And Jenks,
Jenks is a
doesn't
good
really-
boy.
if he doesn't have prompting.
He gets dragged along by you two a lot.
Well, he's happy to be prompted.
It's gonna be fascinating. It's gonna be fascinating to see what happens when he becomes a power-hungry wizard.
I think he'll be too busy in the books. He likes the fun, but he doesn't seek it. That's what we have to drag him along, and then he gets into it.
It's wonderful here. I'm just hearing admittance to all kinds of crimes.
Besides,
I can
we
give you a
heard he's got-
list.
Besides, we heard he's got to get a wonderful assistant teacher as soon as he returned from Baldur's Gate.
See, here's the thing. You think that's a taunt wee joke. As he flips out his quill and notepad. Go on.
Oh, will you penalize me for forgetting one or two?
Probably. It's alright, though. I'm sure Marshmallow has the rest.
Okay. Well, I won't lie deliberately. Because there's a lot. And she starts listing everything that they've done, Harton.
I think I'm gonna have to turn you lot into paladins or clerics just so you can repent this way.
You have a feeling Beniago has spent a lot of money just to pay people back for what they managed to nick.
You see, I can just imagine the line of, I mean, it's not such a bad thing. We didn't cost him that much because now there's only one of those vases in the world, so now it's more expensive.
If anything, we improved the value.
Yeah.
The destruction wasn't as often.
I'll just say, like,
The dest-
they accidentally destroyed some priceless vase. There was only 2 in the world that Beniago had both of, and now there's only 1 in the world.
I'm sure they'll find another Netherese artifact.
You find them all
there
over the
was
place.
the time that they burned down the outhouse.
It's a tough thing to do on a ship.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Oh, I've got to make that now. A ship that has an outhouse just being dragged along behind it on its own little flotilla.
Most of it was nicking some sweets that they had not been given. Accidental destruction. Or just flat out running out when they weren't supposed to and being out for hours.
How believable,
they did-
how believable should I note down this accidental part? Should I leave it as a bit of a hazy... Probably not.
No, we didn't mean to do that. That was accidental.
What were you trying to do?
Well, we were running and then we knocked that over and it fell and broke.
And that thing broke after the other thing fell and broke on it.
Yes.
Fascinated by this animal escape as well. But I can't fault you for your courage though in the Guinevere thing. That was impressive.
Oh, that was fun. Well, that was because we wanted to show Charity something fun. So we also had her because she was more sweet. So she was easier for Catty Bree to be distracted by because she was cute.
Yeah,
And then we snuck in.
You set the girl up as bait.
Yes.
which is not something you do with friends or family or relatives. Now, there are exceptions, as he quickly glances over at Horik and Gaddix. There are exceptions to this sometimes, but it's when you've all agreed on it. Or if a plan requires it to happen.
She wouldn't get in trouble. What's Miss Caddybree gonna do to her? Nothing. She would just say that she was disappointed, and then Charity would have been all, I didn't know what was going on, because she didn't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm. But you did.
Foolproof. Yes. It's not like we did it to the Archmage.
No, he just did it to one of the legendary heroes, Companions of the Hall. Taking advantage of the fact that she's generally a nice girl.
She just grins.
You realise I'm a good and noble hero, you understand that, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we have different opinions on wee shitty sneak thieves.
We were gonna give it back.
Might have to drill a little bit of honour and whatnot into you, a bit of dare and do.
So I shouldn't tell you about the card shark.
You don't get a choice in the matter, you're telling me about it now.
Oh yeah. You do have an inkling that, yeah, that was another issue. They were going out and doing all sorts of, like the traditional cup scam.
I mean, I'm basically disappointed here that you're not using the techniques I fucking taught you.
Oh no, that was in the card game. We did that with Miss Nia, and then Jerry and Sador before he went away.
Exactly, and as I've proven, I am better at cheating in cards than you lot ever are. You should have learned something.
The only reason we really got caught was the Drow called us on it.
I know, but there's no point in doing something like that there if you're not going to have some flair. You've got to leave them confused so they can't work out how you did it.
Well, they weren't 100% sure. They just blamed everybody else.
Yeah, with my techniques, though, I've never got a chance of knowing.
She just shrugs. We're inexperienced.
Well, I've got a lot to teach you all if you're going to make, well, maybe not dedicated adventurers, but certainly a force for good in the world. To make up for what you've been doing most of your life. Besides,
shall be a force of change.
Besides, most importantly, if I get you lot to be adventurers, you can come with me all the time. I've been forced
and then
to...
you can be a good influence.
Well, I am that way anyway. Although I've not seen a whole lot of fucking evidence, honestly. You're having me question... When you're in eyesight... the moment that I'm away, that fucking changes.
Counts.
Aye, okay, let me tally it up then. So, 1 point when I'm looking at you as you're behaving, and now I write down the point tally for all these crimes you did when I wasn't looking. Think we need to fix this balance. What do you think?
Yeah, you're right.
I tend to be. Right, let's give you a bit of time poking at a shield. Come on.
And you all continue traveling. Eventually, you do hit an area that the Zents bring you into. It's a small cave with a grand total of 6 humans and Tarim agents who bring you on down to a series of tunnels that help get you there a little bit quicker. Thankfully, you do, it's not completely safe. You do run into a couple demon incursions, but generally the smaller tunnels have made it a lot harder for demons to
This is
mass
starting
up.
to slowly become more a Warhammer 40k game than the amount of demon incursions traveling through the walls.
However, you do notice that several of the tunnels have become utterly packed with Phasers. As you're traversing through, you manage to keep your sanity, But Lou, you start thinking about magic.
Oh no.
Thinking about magic.
How did those pigeons
Yeah,
appear out of
D100.
nowhere? How'd that rabbit get in the
Oh,
hat?
right. Are there that many cards in the deck?
Holy shit, how did he know which one I had? I don't have coins in my ears. How did Harden keep finding them?
Do I have coins in my ears?
Give me your D100.
Yeah.
Where do I saw Felric in half for him to live?
Do I have double Felrict?
Or is it like a worm where if it's two halves, both sides starts moving and lead separate lives?
Lou. Everybody around Lou. Y'all take 5 necrotic damage.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Miles taking the damage.
Take a shower, man.
And Lou, you feel really good and energized. That just gave you a pep. You're thinking you might need to run ahead or that can happen again.
Actually become a necromancer.
You're thinking you have some issues in
Yeah, I'll
these
stay,
heavy
5 feet
phase
away from the group.
pockets.
Should I be up in front or behind? What do you guys think?
Fucking run!
I'm gonna be a necromancer. Yay!
Oh god.
Yeah, let's just see what he's
You're just a
pulled out.
very late cleric.
Lou, you're just about to get out of the phase risk. Give me another D100.
Okay.
A dead race by Lou will just walk up to people and go,
You feel really
"Please
good.
end me."
You feel another wave of healing magic, which is weird because nobody gave it to you.
No, this probably came from hell. I'll wait outside of the phasers for the rest of the party to show up.
Everyone, Lou is a bit scary. You're starting to realize that, yeah, these phasers pockets are causing extra issues.
Can I touch the wand?
No, you cannot fucking touch the wand.
We could always throw
Maybe
the
it'll
wand
counteract
at him at a distance.
No,
Yeah,
you
but it, like,
cannot.
if I double the wand and the phasers, it'll cancel each other out, and I'll just be magicless.
No.
Or I'll explode and die.
Might be the
Please
safe
don't.
option.
If you explode and die, you'll take Goody with you. I don't think you want to take Good Job with you.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Good Job would be dead right now. I'm sure. Does it have 5 HP?
It doesn't have 10.
Hey, it's the cat scenario again.
We just said they were immune to AoEs. Literally like an hour ago.
Yeah, they're immune to AoEs, correct, yes.
That includes
That's
Hooten,
for
yeah?
HP. Yes.
Good.
Guys, good job.
Otherwise,
Really
fucking
wanna
Goody
win.
just
Wanna come
falls
out.
off, twitching, dried up. And that's where your pet ended, Ver.
I thought you could plan to train it too. I have been practicing dress up, so it's comfortable wearing clothes at least.
It's kind of sad.
Well, that is a use of time, yes.
I just have all these cool hats.
Just thinking of Uzana sitting beside him, forced to sit beside him with Marshmallow, as he shares the various hats and jackets.
I don't understand how you got pants on it.
I think just 3 repairs, kind of halfway done.
How would it
What?
wear it? Up the legs or across the body?
You all actually do come out of the Zent tunnels up close to where Blingdenstone is. And they are. Can I thank you? And they're indicating that you're going to come in. You're going to go past Blingdenstone, go up north, and then enter in the north of Manteldirith. And this is a wonderful time to end the session because we're actually on time.
There we get half an hour.
We started late, but I think because
Yeah.
is
This is a good
Scott
cutting
over?
off point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah.
And the kids have had about a month now of training with actual combat. Being taught by 2 warriors elite. None of that shifty little rogue business, none of that sneaky Jarlaxle stuff. This is how you kill a man.
Yes, with your bare fists. Ha!
Now, one of these Zents crossed us. Now, I want you kids to watch of a light die in a man's eyes.
Oh god.
As Nat just. Oh, I've seen that second hand.
Well, now you're seeing it firsthand. As I take her hand and put it on the
Remember,
knife.
I was in the wall when y'all killed all them people.
you got-
No, that's why I said, well, you're seeing it firsthand. As he takes her hand and puts it on the knife with his. Twist it.
All you got to do is apply a little bit of pressure.
Now, we twist the knife. You know why we do that? So we send in the Kalimvor screaming. What a fun time being a father.